Under the lights at Rupp Arena, folks, you're watching the SEC on ESPN. Part of Holiday Hoops presented by Kidd-Gilchrist. The first meeting all time between Samford and number 3, the Kentucky Wildcats. And a few moments ago, we caught up with the head coach of the Wildcats, John Calipari, about the challenge ahead. The ball. Without Jones, how does that change what they do?
Well, I think you saw in the first possession, they were trying to post Darius Miller, who's stronger than anybody that's going to guard him for Kentucky.
Out top to Windler, has his shot blocked by Davis. The alley-oop, and Davis converts it from Kidd-Gilchrist.
Mark, that's a play that...
Got his first bucket, 18.5 minutes to go in the first half. Staunch defense, Teague with the steal and the layup. In this game, Dan, starting to look very much like the UT Chattanooga game where they jumped out in front 13-0.
According to what Coach Calipari said today.
Hood with a contested three. Good defense by Darius Miller getting his second start. Kidd-Gilchrist, boy, his motor continues to rev at a high speed. Timeout, Samford.
And they get a couple steals. It's like sharks smelling blood. They just pick up the heat even more.
Nice kick out to Lamb for the open look. And a good decision that time by Marcus Teague.
Right. Everybody they've played have fallen victim to the block shot by Davis.
Miller, that's a strong move. And Darius Miller on the board.
Excuse me, Mark. Princeton-style offense. Two guys usually run to the three-point line and forget the basket. And that's what Kentucky did there.
Kidd-Gilchrist for the layup.
That's just too... Well, you're going to see it here. Miller just too strong around the basket.
Teague out top. There's Miller with the jumper, and he knocks it down.
You know, Miller hit that jumper, Mark. That should do it for Wilcher. if Coach Cal goes by what he said.
That was Friday on the backdoor cut. Kentucky gets it right back, though, as Kelly missed the layup. Teague gets into the teeth of the defense and knocks it down. Decision-making for a young freshman point guard. Miller with a nice show and go. Boy, that's a big-time move.
And helping his teammate out, he just kind of reached, and Windler went to the rim.
Strong move inside by Darius Miller. That was another impressive move, and you know, number 3 team in the nation with 4 freshmen in its top 6. This one of the seniors, and Miller comes back and knocks it down. He's got double digits now with 12.
That's what a senior's supposed to do. He lifts up and knocks in the shot. That's exactly what a senior's supposed to do.
Here's Hood on the drive, and the blow by Davis. Recovered.
About it, he is.
That 7-foot-plus wingspan obviously helps. Lamb with the floater, gets it to go, and a three-point play.
Well, Lamb came off a nice pin down, read the deals for a three-point play. Watch the block here. Davis is whipped. Hood goes to the other side like you're taught to do, but forgot Davis. You see here, Lamb reads it, and Kelly just pushes three.
Out to Teague, he calls the set. Nice dish to a wide-open Lamb, and Lamb nails another three. That was butter.
He's covered up. He switched. On that last possession, he played the back cut, then he played the post. Let's see what they do defensively, Kentucky, without it.
Boy, great hustle by Davis to get under deck. Wilcher on the move. Oh, what a follow by Davis. He started it, and he finished it. Senior, all in 1 year. He starts it here, Dan.
Yeah, he starts it with great hands on the ball, protects it, gives it up. Now, you're not going to see him, but all of a sudden you are going to see him finishing on the...
Defense is really laying off Teague, daring him to shoot. Drives it in. That's what he does best.
You know, Teague looks quick on TV, but in person...
Lamb with the runner. Oh, that was sweet. Ron Lamb has it working. Teague on the drive and kick. Miller thought about it. And that time, Kidd-Gilchrist finishes with 2 hands.
One of the things that whipped him pretty good. And again, in talking to their athletic director, Martin Newton, he felt like even in their own league, they have to get more physical.
Teague knocks down the 3.
He told me he wasn't missing in this game. Now, he's missed a couple. but he was making everything.
Really trouble. How do you guard him?
Well, you can't. You guard him like this. You make him shoot that shot. And again, in talking, have your head on a swivel, be ready. Marcus Teague right there just fell asleep, got back up.
Here he is on the step-back jumper, and he's in a nice rhythm right now offensively. Marcus Teague, the
6'11" transfer from UTEP, averaging 11.5 rebounds a game. Talking to SEC assistants, they're talking about him, not Ronaldo Sidney.
Wow. As Lamb knocks down another long-range jumper, he's got
this record at Mississippi State while scoring over 1,300 points.
Nice, terrific defense. Windler got stripped. Kidd-Gilchrist on the drive and the finish.
And he came back with 17 points against Chattanooga, 17 and 11 against North Carolina.
Boy, Lamb really has it firing. Likes of Archie Goodwin and a cast of others.
I had a chance to talk to Teague
with a high handoff to Davis.
Well, you see it about 2 or 3 times a game with Kentucky. Little 360 in the post. But here, when you help up on the drive.
That one still conforming. 11:13 to go.
Forgot about Utah and Colorado.
Vargas wheeling into the paint. Eloy Vargas had a chance to go overseas.
This team has a real shot and understands that, last year maybe people were surprised. This year there's bigger expectations, and that kid right there is going to have to do that for this team to be good. You have a shot, and certainly in both cases, in both programs, they are.
Miller with the kick out to Lamb for 3. Another one falls down. It was supposed to be the other way around. It was the Bulldogs coming into the night.
Player in the country in Davis, #1 point guard in the country in Teague. Lamb, who's a kid who's thinking about, an NBA guy, maybe the number 3 player in Gilchrist, and they play without an ego, and they play tough, and they guard every single possession.
Yeah,
that's on him.
Yep.
That's on one of 2 ways. You can break it down positively, say, look at what we were able to do. Or, in that case right there, look what you should have done. This is my expectation. It's just according to how you want to approach it.
Teague with an acrobatic move, missed the layup. Kidd-Gilchrist got that motor humming, tipped it up twice, and got it to go.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite here. One thing in his career has become an absolute favorite of this crowd.
Barrett on the drive, had it packed on the glass. Well, Kentucky wins their championships with defense like a lot of others. And they're looking to hang another banner up top here at Rupp Arena.
Samford continues to run their offense.
Long jumper good. Wilcher on the scoreboard. That's his first field goal. Here's Wilcher on the edge. There's that hook shot that everyone loves. It's an old school roll it up. With about 15 seconds to go in the game. That's fair. 32-point lead. And this one is cooked, glazed, and ready to be sliced. Kentucky improving to 10-1 on the season. And their 41st win in a row at home. Our final score, 82-50. Ron Lamb leading the way. And that's a wrap. Teague finished up with 26. Pardon me, that was Lamb with 26. Well, our final score, once again, it was all Kentucky Blue, 82-50.